Oh my god, so sorry, y'all. I'm sweating. That's because I've been in the kitchen. This video was originally supposed to be a cooking video, but for some reason I just couldn't pull through the whole video. In all honesty, this is not like the first time, second time it's happening. I've tried my best possible to pick up my camera so many times, like to film something for you guys. Like you guys know me, like every week I always drop a video, but my head has not just been in the right space. Like everything is just upside down for me, career wise, physically wise, spiritually wise. I drifted from God. Physically wise, I don't feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? Career wise, I spend literally all my life every day in the office, like yo. So I really don't really have time for myself like that. So I don't know, man. Yeah, like everything is just upside down. Like in recent times, 2 plus 2 is no longer giving me 4. 2 plus 2 is giving me 22. You know what I'm saying? 4 plus 4 is no longer giving me 8. 4 plus 4 is now giving me 64. Type shit, you know. And content creating in recent times has just been difficult for me. Aside from the content ideas, the time to even do these contents is actually very challenging for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, career wise, I literally spend every day in the office. You know what I'm saying? So I wake up very early in the morning. Like you guys, if you have a business of your own, you are very lucky because when you feel like you're about to break down, you have the opportunity to actually excuse yourself and give yourself time off. You know what I'm saying? But if you're working for somebody, if you're doing 9 to 5, you just it's not just easy for you. You know what I'm saying? To just say, okay, yo, I'm about to break down. I really need so days off. You actually have to take permission upon permission upon permissions to actually achieve that, you know? So I'm not saying that business owners, you guys don't have your rough days, but come on now. You cannot compare having your own business to working for somebody. So y'all, before I continue ranting, I want to use the opportunity to thank my subscribers for sticking with me, even though I know that I've not been giving you guys content. Like I said, the past 2 months I've not really posted anything like that, unlike me. And also I noticed that these past 2 months that I've been away, my subscribers increased. You know, there's a little, growth, stuff like that. I really appreciate you guys. I really do hope that the reason why you guys click the subscribe button, that I'm able to give you the content that you guys subscribed for. I really don't know what exact video you watched that made you be like, I want to join the light gang. Boom. I really do not know, baby. But I'll try my best possible to, get back on my grind. I really, really will try, y'all. Like, when I tell you guys that my head is not in the right space, like, I really mean it. Like, yo, physically, I don't like a lot of things. Like, I'm dealing with acne problems. I'm dealing with weight. I'm dealing with sunburn. I'm dealing with pimple. Like, I know majority of my viewers, they're girls. You guys understand what I mean. So, and then spiritually wise, like I said, I drifted from God. Not on purpose though, but it's not an excuse because at the end of the day, God is the reason why I'm here today. So there's no reason whatsoever I should even make any excuse. Alright? But I feel like at least the ability to actually know that there's a problem is actually the beginning of success. You understand what I'm saying? Like success in whatever you're trying to achieve. That's what I mean. Because if you are unable to pinpoint what exactly the problem is or what exactly the issue is, then you'll be able to resolve anything. So I really do know what I need to do. All right. And I'm trusting the Lord to help me, to give me the grace to achieve that. Then let's talk about work. Oh my freaking God. I feel like this work is actually the originator of everything. Like I feel like this like work is actually where everything just started from. Like every issue, if I point it, everything just still lands on work. Like my career has taken another turn for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what it feels like to reach a certain height in your career, no matter how little, it's still a milestone, all right? Reach a certain height in your career, then you have to now start afresh. That's what I'm going through right now. For people that joined my live video, that was, I think, about a month and a few weeks ago, when the whole thing was still fresh, I was crying, stuff like that. You'll understand better, all right? So I actually have to start afresh, let go of all that I've already achieved, all right? And start afresh. Right now, baby, if I'm praying, I can't remember the last time I opened my mouth and I'm praying for my personal life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's family, there's relationship, there's, different things outside career. But whenever I open my mouth, I go before the Lord. The only thing that comes out of my mouth is, Lord, help me, help my career. Like, just help my career. Because there's so much responsibility now, when you're starting something again from the beginning. So there's just so much to do. It's really, really challenging. So, y'all, I just felt like I owed it to you guys to this just me being vulnerable, like, because I feel like whatever I'm saying is relatable. Nobody has their life all figured out. I would believe so. Nobody has a perfect life, so I don't feel anyhow being vulnerable like this, telling you guys that my mental space is not okay. Like, it's not okay at all. But I'm trusting the Lord to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Like, anywho, so I feel like this is very, very relatable, and anybody that listening to me right now, watching this video, I know that you can actually relate to this at some point in your life, where you actually have to start afresh in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And to wake up early in the morning. By 4 you're already awake. By 5 you've hit the road. 5:30. Then I'm always back to my house. Like, if the OGs know. Like, my workplace is very, very far from where I live. You know what I'm saying? And I used to complain to you guys about that. So this is one of the things I'm talking about, like one of the hiccups in my career now. I was transferred somewhere else. So that makes my journey more farther than what it was already. So, how I usually complain before? Now, my complaint is times 2. So, like, from my house to my workplace, it takes me like up to 3 hours. If there's no traffic, like 2 hours, 40 minutes, thereabouts, So by the time I'm coming back home, it's around 8:30. In fact, in most cases, I don't see my parents before leaving the house, So, and speaking about house, another thing again that's been messing with my mental is I've been trying to look for a house. I've paid for an apartment 2 times, but I had to collect my money back because it just wasn't working out, So I'm here to get a house. I told you guys at the beginning of this year that I was house hunting. I still haven't gotten a house, and the year is just 4 months to finish. Yeah, because August is already over. So having to deal with the stress of going on a long journey to work every day, spending so much on transport, then my career, having to pick up the little things that I already did and start afresh, and not having enough time for my family, stuff like that. Everything just boils down to the reason why my head is not in the right space at the moment. But somehow I just have to just get myself collected. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Like I said, this is just me being vulnerable. This is actually raw and uncut. I might just because I don't want this video to be long, so I might just take out few parts. You might not even notice I'm taking out few parts because Yeah, this is exactly how I'm feeling. So that's where I've been. And this is the reason why I've not been consistent on YouTube. This is the reason why you guys have not really been seeing me like that. Aside from the prank that I just pulled on my siblings 2 weeks ago. The last time I actually really did post was 2 months ago. So yeah, wish me luck. And if there's anybody that is, going through it just like me, we're going to be fine. I know that for sure. For sure, for certain, we're going to be fine. Like, trouble lasts may come in the night, but joy comes in the morning. So, all right, you guys. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, welcome my new subscribers. Bye, guys. Mwah.